I'll be back. Have to turn on my TV. Why are we in a fucking Discord call this early in the fucking morning?
Well, Dylan, for us, it's 4, it's almost 5 p.m. Yeah. So it's even later for us.
Guys, I'm on the fucking European time. Mentally, I'm on the European time. So it's still earlier for me.
Oh, you're in Europe?
My brain. Yeah. Does no one realize that I have to, my brain has to be on the European time, so I get up early. I have to reset my whole fucking schedule. When I... You know you can reset your clock, right? To be on European time.
But even though that your clock is on, it doesn't mean that you necessarily are. And if you are.
Yeah, but it helps you wake up better.
So, Dylan, you know how when you went to the gym, you're still on Hawaii time? Like, your mind was still on Hawaii time.
Yeah. That's how it is for me because I've been... So when I was younger, I've actually been to the Czech Republic.
How old were you?
6.
My mind was but they
So,
Basically, even though 17 years passed since Jackson, then his brain is still on European time after 17 years of not being there. Which is pretty much your entire life.
greetings and solutions. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm about to put on something on YouTube just so that way I don't fucking... So I don't fucking crash out. I'm gonna get copyrighted if that's playing. YouTube will copyright anybody if there's music playing. Don't ask how I just know that, I just do. I was listening to that off stream. Off stream. There it is. Some scary bullshit.
Scariest Ghost Videos of the Year. friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. This time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day. Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere, and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When it slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face. A very disturbing face. Many
Oh, hell no.
the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children. But what do you think this is? Let me know.
You think this is a game? Open excavation in the town square? Harvesting lumber without a permit? In the park? And jaywalking?
Miss Minecraft? We get it. Just play with friends on your own Minecraft server from Hostinger. Claim complete control with just a few clicks. The mods, the plugins, and the player count are all up to you. Keep creepers out with DDoS protection and enjoy uninterrupted gameplay. Need help? Live support is here 24/7. While Cody, your AI assistant, monitors, updates, and gives advice. Play more, pay less. Launch your Minecraft server with Hostinger today.
That sage was really good.
It's the lag monster! TikTok user Brianna's videos are mostly dedicated to her favorite pastime, freediving in the beautiful waters just off the coast of sunny Florida. Now, none of Brianna's videos have anything to do with the supernatural. Except for this.
I hate ginger, by the way.
One afternoon, Brianna is going for a routine dive when she captures something truly chilling.
In the first round, you kill him because like you let the sun go off, but you shoot.
Oh, is it my turn? I don't know if I actually shot.
Yeah, you should watch the replay like how it played.
Brianna starts to panic as she hears loud, distressed underwater screams all around her.
Control and tab.
After she surfaces and disturbed by what she just heard, she goes down again to try to figure out just what is going on. This time, there are no screams. Brianna is baffled by what just happened and posts her strange, unexplained video to TikTok. Now, of course, many viewers accuse Brianna of adding a fake audio track to her dive video. So, to prove them wrong, Brianna posts again, this time showing the footage directly from her GoPro camera.
Yeah, it's 4 different colors.
So, people are asking what camera I use. GoPro 7 works perfectly fine for me. I cracked it a little bit, but I use a case. Definitely not a voiceover though, so I'm going to show you the video straight on my GoPro. Just like how I record it. Yeah. So, it's not a voiceover or an edit or anything like that.
Now, paranormal or not, the strange underwater screams are absolutely unnerving. 12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their members was about to move to another town.
At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core. For this one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier. Perhaps stopping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance. Caught live on camera. This next creepy clip was sent in by John Robinson, who goes by the streamer name J-Rob. Now, John frequently goes live on YouTube.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your
There's yet another Iron Man Hall of Armor coming out in 2025, and this one's got a lot of issues. So throughout this video, our challenge is to fix the set's 4 massive problems using only fake Lego. I'm talking better suits, bigger builds, and a price that actually makes sense. Let the challenge begin. So if you're a Marvel fan, you've definitely heard of Iron Man's infamous Hall of Armor. Basically, it's a massive storage closet for all of his suits. Because it's such a staple in Iron Man's character, LEGO's made a total of 5 since 2013, including yet another variation that for real just came out. Some have been worse than others, but this newest rendition has some major problems. Namely, its price, size, suit number, and selection. So today, I'm blowing it out of the water and assembling the biggest and best Hall of Armor ever made using only fake Lego, which will even include Tony's most expensive Iron Man suit at the end. But before we get to all of that, let's go ahead and buy the official Lego set. Listen, the price is not the worst value we've ever seen, but rather than paying $55 before tax to flame this thing, I decided to ask Just Too Good if I could use their great review instead. Go check out the link to that full video in the description. But back to the price, that's been one of the biggest complaints for a lot of Lego sets recently, and is of course a big one for this set as well. I mean, for $55, you're really only paying for the minifigs, since the build is tiny. So throughout this video, our end goal is to keep this fake set as cheap as possible, which means tracking everything we spend on upgrades is super important, and we'll do that right here. Let's start by upgrading the microscopic hull itself, because we'll be needing a lot of space for the awesome suits we have coming up. Some of LEGO's sets are better than others in terms of storage, but this is where Iron Man keeps all his suits. And according to the House Party Protocol in Iron Man 3, he's got at least like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, a heck ton. Which must mean his full armory is massive. But that's just something we've never seen from LEGO. The biggest Hall of Armor set is technically this one from 2022, and it included only 6 armor spots after you removed 2 of the suit holograms included. But the 2025 rendition has somehow been shrunk down from that one and only includes 3. So with our first upgrade purchase, we need to increase those armor rooms, and thankfully, Fake LEGO makes a bunch. Alright, now this is more like it. By building 2 sets of armor closets, we more than tripled the hull storage capacity with just our first purchase. Now, these fake units are a little pricey as far as fake Lego goes, and I paid $19.76 for both. So, we'll definitely have to keep a close eye on the prices for our coming upgrades. I still think the value is way better than Lego, and I really like these builds, even though they're pretty simple. You're able to bend the row into whatever shape you like, and since we bought 2, you can also stack them, which I kinda liked from the 2022 version, so I think we'll go with that for the final build. These are a great start to upgrading the micro build, but you may notice that the 2025 set also includes another tiny build. This is Iron Man's suit-up station, and it's where Tony can get armored up with the help of these big robot arms. I don't think LEGO's build does it much justice, so with our second purchase, I bought a fake platform that I think is a big upgrade. These sidearms look way more accurate, and it even includes a claw and back to hold his chest plate. Both builds are a big improvement, and we now have a bunch of space to fill with Tony's suits coming up. But first, since our main mission is to fix the 2025 version, let's start by upgrading the minifigs included in that one before adding our own. Mark 6 and Mark 43 are the OG Iron Man suits that come with LEGO's haul, and we can easily replace those with two pretty basic fakes. Listen, I know these aren't the greatest fakes, but that's because these were some of my first fake LEGO figures. I was absolutely obsessed with Iron Man 3 when it first came out, with my favorite scene of course being the house party protocol, when all of Tony's suits show up and kick Extremis butt. Anyway, since I was just a wee lad with even less money than I have now, buying enough official LEGO suits to recreate this scene was out of the question. That's when I discovered you could buy fake LEGO figs. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for the lot of fake suits, but I'm counting them as $1.50 each. However, I'm still not happy with this Mark 43, and I just realized that the suit inside one of our Hulkbuster mechs may actually be another Mark 43, and this one's way more detailed, so let's use him. Okay, so far the armor has been pretty underwhelming, but trust me, Tony will get some way better suits coming up, like a crazy Igor big fig that you'll see in a sec. Another figure included in LEGO's haul is Pepper. And listen, she's fine, she's great, but instead of this regular fit, I would have loved to see her awesome purple rescue suit, like the one we saw in Endgame. Now, I know it's not movie accurate, as the 2025 set is based on the Iron Man 3 movie, but I don't know, maybe it was like in the armory somewhere and Tony just hadn't given it to her yet.
Up for an adventure?
Always.
What is this place?
You made it. What's up, cuz?
You were the last to see the president alive.
Welcome to the pit.
Light him up now!
A crew of pirates is coming.
Well, Fake makes this insanely cool rescue minifig, and it's a huge upgrade from the regular Pepper Potts. Of course, the color is perfect, and I really appreciate her arm printing, which we didn't see from LEGO's rendition. But her attachments are really what set her apart. First is this molded shoulder pad piece. It's simple, but adds some needed depth, and allows you to easily add on some second attachments, which are these blue energy wing things. Those go perfectly with the final attachment, but I also have to mention this unique helmet. I can't quite put my finger on why it looks different than a regular Iron Man helmet, but I think the face is just protruding a bit more. Whatever it is, I kind of like it. But here's her final attachment. At first I wasn't sure how she was supposed to hold this energy sword, but then I realized it was actually a hand replacement. Okay, this is a sweet addition, and I'd say she's definitely a little more combat ready than this fig. The final and by far most sought after suit from this entire set is the Iron Patriot. This hunk of metal is awesome, but in my professional opinion is the real reason why this new haul is so expensive. You see, LEGO has only ever made a single variation of the Iron Patriot, and it wasn't even part of a set. Instead, he came exclusively with the Marvel Superheroes video game, but you had to pre-order the game to get him. After 12 years, we're finally getting an updated suit, and I think LEGO knows people want it. Listen, Aldrich Killian is cool. Well, actually he looks very warm. But this Iron Patriot is really the reason I believe people will buy this set, and honestly, I don't blame them. He's sweet. So how could we upgrade this already awesome figure? Well, here's a fake suit from my collection that is a replica of the OG version, but he's pretty basic, and I think we can do better. How about this? Okay, maybe this updated fig is a bit better. Just like Pepper, this guy is extra beefed up because of his molded breastplate, and honestly, I think that's probably more accurate to the movie. He also has arm printing, and once again, a slightly different helmet mold that makes this Iron Patriot look pretty neat. Both of these fake minifigs are super great, and definitely an upgrade from the ones that came in the 2025 set, although not terrible, but our next fix will be quite a bit different because technically there is one more suit included, and this one's not a minifigure at all. It's Igor. Igor, IDK. He's one of the most beefy suits we saw in Iron Man 3 for like 4.3 seconds, and this is only the second time we've ever seen him in LEGO. The first wasn't great, although they were indeed able to keep both of the brick-built mechs smaller than any of the Hulkbuster suits. I've always wanted to see a Big Fig version of Igor. Listen, the brick-built Hulkbusters are fine, don't get me wrong, especially for a play toy. They have great movability, but Big Fig molds just allow for more detail and actually look good on display as a size-accurate character. Thankfully, Fake LEGO did what LEGO hasn't yet, and made a ton of molded figs like Groot and these amazing Hulkbuster mechs, which we'll put in very shortly. But first, here's Igor. You may notice a few differences between the movie version and this one.
No, why does this guy look like a gorilla?
But I still really appreciate his beefiness and would 100% take this one over either of LEGO's brick-built versions. I'm just not a fan of those mini builds. Well, with Igor, that's every suit included in LEGO's haul. Some were definitely an upgrade, and some were definitely not. And we do still have one more character to replace coming soon. All of them would make great additions to our armory, but this is Iron Man's haul. Therefore, I won't be giving Pepper or Rhodey any closet space, which also means we've got even more work to do to fill these empty spaces, so let's get to it. How about we start with the Mark 25 suit, better known as Stryker. LEGO has made a Stryker suit before. It actually was included in that 2022 Hall of Armor, and while I don't think this fake is an upgrade from that one, I just really like this armor and wanted to include him as the third addition to our collection. The next suit though is 100% an upgrade from LEGO's Fig, even though it was made well after Iron Man 3. This is Mark 50, also known as Bleeding Edge. Honestly, this figure is light years ahead of its LEGO counterpart for two big reasons. The first is his printing. 360 leg prints and even arm details are something we rarely see from LEGO. The second is this crazy cool back attachment like the one we saw in Endgame. This figure is so cool and a great next suit in our armory. Okay, he is a little big for a closet, which I fixed by just taking off these side flap things, but if he barely fits, I wonder what we'll have to do with some of our bigger suits coming up. Right now, our haul is looking pretty bland, so how about we spice up the color a bit with two of our Hulkbuster minis. The first is this really fun orange suit. Please let me know if this is an actual suit or not, I couldn't find much about him. The second suit though is a Hulkbuster version of Tony's scuba suit, Mark 37, also known as the Hammerhead. I think both will look great in the armory, but there's a problem. To make these guys look even more like a Hulkbuster suit, they each came with foot attachments. They're really great, don't get me wrong, but it unfortunately means you can't attach them to a base plate. Let's fix that by removing their boots, which does take away a little hunkiness, but I love the color they bring to our collection. Before we continue filling in the rest of our suit spots, I just noticed that the sides of our build is looking pretty empty, and I know just how to fix it. Here are my molded Hulkbuster suits. Man, these Chads are so good. They have a ton of detail and even open up like the real Hulkbuster, so you can set a minifig right inside. There's no way we're fitting these guys in the armory, but they make perfect side suits ready to be taken for a spin. They also add the perfect amount of size to make our haul look more full, but there still seems to be some empty space on top that we'll have to fill soon. Finishing off our last 4 spots, let's add in some more unique suits, because another one of our big goals is to not only include more suits, but also a better suit selection than we see in the 2025 set. Inside our white Hulkbuster, I found the Mark 39 spacesuit, also known as Gemini. Wait, like the Google thing? And this black Mark 41, known as Bones, will pair perfectly with the white of Gemini on display. But now for that top space I mentioned earlier, that is still looking a little barren. How about we take a similar approach to our Hulkbuster side pieces and add in some big boys to increase our fake set's height. First, of course, we'll add in Igor, leaving us with room for one more big fig, but our third Hulkbuster is actually War Machines, so we'll need to bring in the big guns. Here's Pumping Iron Man.
No, seriously, this guy has massive guns.
Perfect. Those look fantastic, and we've got a really great suit selection so far, but this next suit is inevitable. That's because this Iron Man suit isn't actually Iron Man at all. It's Thanos! I don't know what crazy universe this guy came from, but he actually looks kinda hype in our armor closet. Phew! That's 9 out of 10 spots filled, but you may notice there's still 1 spot missing. So we'll need to fill that shortly with our insanely expensive gold suit. We're still under $55 right now, but this one might just put us over. Before we do that, I almost forgot to replace the final minifig included in the 2025 set, Aldridge Killian. It's actually great to get another Killian figure because the first one was... well, I'm glad we got this one. It's way more accurate. I wasn't able to find a fake of this new version online, so we'll have to get creative for this one. What if we use this Human Torch from a recent video? Of course, we have to get rid of his Fantastic Four suit, so I just turned his head and arms around, and voila! Aldridge Killian. But in his, about to explode form, we are finally almost full. And here's the final build. I love how all the suits look in their armor cases. The colors are great, and the size that's added from our beefcakes is perfect. But now the real question, did we upgrade LEGO's newest Hall of Armor? Remember, our goal was to improve this set's 4 biggest flaws, starting with a bigger hull. Because fake LEGO is much cheaper, we were able to more than triple the size of their build by buying not 1, but 2 sets of 5 closets, and more closets means more space for more suits. Our second fix was to upgrade the number of Iron Man suits included, because this is his mega storage Hall of Armor. Third biggest problem. I'd say we were able to add more color than any previous rendition, which wasn't very difficult because we had a lot of cool fakes to choose from. But, or Midas. Yeah, it turns out this is an actual suit, and it's one of Tony's most expensive suits because it's made completely out of gold. LEGO, of course, has never made this suit, but Fake did, and I love it. Instead of just a matte gold like the dozens of C-3POs we've seen, the Midas suit has a sort of chrome gold finish that makes him look very shiny.
I would not want to scratch this boy up.
But if you thought the only special part about this suit was its gold finish, think again. Because it also includes one of the coolest Iron Man attachments I've ever seen. Check this out. It's a minifig scale repulsor that can replace the standard claw gripper. It looks super realistic, with even some little fingers on top, and is something I doubt we'd ever see from LEGO. This figure is just amazing, but will his price put us over our $55 budget? Remember, Midas is one of Tony's most expensive suits in real life, so with less than $1 to spare, the price of our fake came out to be, oh what, 86 cents? No way, this puts our grand total at exactly $55, which is a complete coincidence, by the way. You can't make this stuff up. Even though our final price is the same amount
Alright,
as
buckle
LEGO's
up for this one because this is the cheapest bootleg figure I've ever looked at so far. This bootleg Iron Man figure right now on AliExpress is going for less than $8. So now let's get him opened up and see if he was worth those $8. And here's everything this figure brings. Starting off with one of the unique hands, this has a peg that you use to actually attach these blast effect pieces to. Speaking of blast effects, you get 2 bigger ones that attach onto the hands, and you get 2 that attach to the feet. And for hands, it's your standard array of hands to choose from. Not only does this figure look really good for $8, he has real metal pieces. The feet are real metal. And I'll get the biggest flaw of this figure out of the way right now. He has an extremely loose torso, but it's an easy fix. All I gotta do is add a wad of paper into that ball joint and it'll tighten right up. And this figure has pretty solid articulation too. And again, I can't get over the fact that this figure was only...
Who the hell keeps... Jill is terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital.
Who the hell keeps putting cameras in Wonder Woman's room? Hey, Bruce. Oh, shit. God damn it, Barry. Hold on. Couldn't let him put on my fucking mask. I already know who you are. Because it looks badass and edgy. And you didn't give me enough time to put my eye makeup on. Alright, okay. Hey, in other news, Reverse Flash escaped. What? He may have promised to teach me some stuff, and I believed him and let him out. You've got to be kidding me, Barry. Yeah, we just got readings that he opened a portal to another universe, and he went in, and something else came out, and we don't know what yet. This is the most irresponsible and reckless thing you've done, and I can't believe that you You know, the guy in yellow made this sound way harder than it actually was. And who are you? I'm Batman. Why is it that all you superheroes have an animal gimmick? Oh, screw you. Who are you supposed to be, Santa's little helper? The Green Goblin. You'll be gobbling your own teeth when I'm done with you. I'm a rich genius billionaire. So am I. Who the hell keeps putting cameras in Wonder Woman's room? Hey, Bruce. Oh, shit. God damn it, Barry. Hold on. Let me put on my mask. I already know who you are. Because it looks badass and edgy. And you didn't give me enough time to put my eye makeup on. In other news, Reverse Flash escaped. What? He may have promised to teach me some stuff, and I believed him. He just got reading into another universe, and he went in, and something else.
Causing chaos.
This is the most irresponsible and reckless thing you've done, and I can't believe that you would. You know, the guy in yellow made this sound way harder than it actually was. And who are you? That's holy water! I can't believe even a demon would holy water! That's but he hasn't done nothing to you!
Yet. Sure. You don't frighten me. Do you know what this is? This is a plant, mister. Cheapest and most efficient on the market today. It can squirt a fine spray of water into the air. It's filled with holy water. It can turn you into that. You're bluffing. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Ask yourself.
What do you guys up to, bro?
Do you feel lucky? Yes. Do you?
Ow. Time to go, Crowley. That's holy water! I can't believe even a demon would holy water! That's...
What's inside the world's most real...
Wow, so far, without Christianity, everything looks the same.
Morning, Brian. Hey, where's your yarmulke?
What? Morning, Dr. Sun.
Morning, Dr. Dad.
Oh my God, they're all Jewish. Because Christianity never happened, Judaism became the dominant faith, and I have zero problem with it.
What more sweater shops in this reality?
Yeah, and there's a billboard for the normal Mrs. Maisel. A Jewish world is much better than a Christian one. There are no absurd, stifling rules driving everyone crazy.
It's almost sundown, so let's turn off our devices and walk 3 miles to temple.
What?
You were saying, Brian?
We have to go back in time and stop Moses from receiving the 10 Commandments. That
Nah,
means neither
Josh, you're
Judaism
getting
nor
carried,
Christianity
bro.
will ever exist. On it.
Where's your kill at?
Done.
How'd you do that so fast?
I gave Moses $20 to walk away.
Happy November
Red.
25th.
Red.
Only 30 shopping days till nothing. It did work. Fine.
Hey, yo. How has no one noticed that the Avengers movies all have something hidden in plain sight? And honestly,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, that's funny.
Really? Now you're watching now?
I'm dead.
I miss your prime. I miss your prime moment.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Right? Bronze? Silver?
By the way, if people start following me on my Twitch, I can reach the goal of 50 followers. By the way, make sure to subscribe because I can see who is unsubscribed to my YouTube. Yeah.
Do you unsubscribe, Josh?
No, he's a moderator.
Just like you.
Damn, I'm a mod and I didn't have to sign any documents? Oh, yeah.
The documents
How
are
was
for
I
something else.
Really?
It's for when I create a server. A Minecraft server, basically, or anything. But also, who want to be a part of, like, the fucking film and shit that I'm working on. Who
I
want to
didn't
be
see
a
it,
part
so
of
it didn't happen, Josh. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, so it didn't happen, bro. Run it back. Yo, I didn't see it though.
Ah!
So it didn't happen.
Oh, my back!
Yo, doing? Say you don't. Say you didn't see it, bro.
By the way, Eric, I'm watching scary shit right now.
How scary is it, though?
Nuke's top 5.